Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time for Scraplift Crafternoon. This may be my last one for a couple of weeks because we did sell our house. Movers are coming next Saturday to pack, and then we're on a truck. No, not next Saturday. That's a total lie, you guys. So maybe I will be able to do one more. I'm totally lying to you because next weekend's Memorial Day. So, no, I may be able to do one more and then maybe a couple of weeks. But anyways, so here's today's. Here's our layout, and I'm on camera, thank goodness. It's Scraps for Days, and she's got this like 9-circle, essentially, grid, and then hers is like a C theme. Mine's not going to be a C theme. I'll show you in a second. And she's got these like watercolor circles underneath punched paper, and then she's used like either ephemera or stickers or something to give you like this little, cute clusters all over the little grids. And then her titles along here with this last cute photo. Actually, there's some titles under here. It's like title. So, here's what I got going on, you guys. All my inks are put away except for a handful. I did find some. I thought I was going to use chalk. I told Tara, I said, I'll use my chalk. Y'all, I guess I packed it. It's not where I thought it was. So, I did find a couple of little Versamarks. So, I think what I'm going to do is I punched out a circle here, and I'm going to, like, take this, and I'll put it in, and I'll use a little wet paintbrush and try to make it look watercolory like what she's got. I think she also used a marker, so I may go look, and I'm pretty sure I still got my markers here. And I'm kind of going with this green theme. This is stash stuff. I do have a piece of white cardstock. It's technically a textured cardstock, but I'll flip it over because the back side's not textured, so I use the untextured side. The photo I have is my daughter and her fiance. Last July 4th, they had gone to like a county fair up in Wisconsin, and there's like, they have these cute watermelons. I have another layout with them eating some watermelons, but this, I haven't scrapped this particular photo. There's randos in there, but we're not going to worry about the randos. We're just gonna pretend they're not there. So I'll trim this off, and I'll probably mat it. I pulled out, I'm gonna maybe use scraps for the punches too. But I pulled out like the pinks because I'm thinking I might use the pinks because she's got pink. Oh, and I pulled out all these sticker sheets because she's got little ephemeras and stuff, and I thought, well, this could be cute. I have this summer one here. There's little balloons and things. That could be cute. I have this one, which has some watermelon stuff on it. I don't know why that's on there. That must have got stuck. I keep my stickers all in the same box. Got some watermelon stuff here, so that could be cute. And then there's like some, little like just so sweet on. Oh, this says of you. We'll see. It says you're my most favorite. So I have a few sticker sheets I could use, and that's to mount my photo. Oh, and I got this. I thought I had told you guys I put all my circle punches away. I actually had a couple I found in my door over here with my punches. Y'all, I'm crazy in the head. I'm telling you. I think I've done something, then I don't think I've done something. It's one of those times, It's just one of those times. So anyways, that's what I got going on. Oh, and I was going to mat it on this. I'm not going to gut it. This is from Scrap. So this is a strange green. It's got this blue undertone, and everything I look for, it's kind of hard to match. So he's going to be a frame. And yeah. So that's not technically on the Scraplift, but I just like to frame my layouts. So I'm going to trim this stuff down. I need to cut this down by about a 1/4 inch on each side. And I'll do my little circles in just a second. I'm going to mark them too. So my thing is, I'm going to use this to just put like a little mark. I think I'm going to do like the 2.5. I need to kind of imagine. Maybe I'll punch a couple more out just to check them. I think it's going to have to be like 2.5 and then 6. And then 10.5 to make it look right. And then basically the same way. So that's what we're going to be doing. So give me just a second. I'll be back on. Well, you guys, so first off, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing here, I've taken my little straight line ruler there, or T-square, and made some little pencil marks. I don't know if it's 100% scientific. I started with like a measurement, and then I think I just finally went I don't know. But I realized, as I was trying to post some stuff on Instagram, y'all, I completely screwed up and did this layout for this weekend and completely missed last weekend. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this one. Tara was asking me, are you okay? Because she knows I'm in the moving process. She's also in the moving process, and I bless her little heart. I don't know how she gets it all done. And she's like, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. Oh, y'all, I completely skipped it. I was looking at the wrong day and all the things. I'm like, I cannot believe I did that. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, this week I did do it. But so I put my little pencil marks. I've punched my little hole out of my little paper there. And I'm taking that little small green ink. And I'm just kind of swirling it around in the circle. I'm not being too precious to make it, a solid color. I'm kind of on purpose letting it kind of be not, you know, solid or whatever you want to call it. Because I'm going to take my water here and I'm going to like kind of go around the outside edges to kind of blur them. I will tell you, this is a Versa ink, so it's not my favorite kind of inks to do this technique with is really the Distress Oxides, but those are all packed, so this is what I'm working with, and it works okay. I mean, it's not the best in the way of like pulling the color out, but it works well enough that, you know, you can see it's kind of creating that soft blur on the outside. The other thing I'll tell you is the paper I'm using, it's not any kind of mixed media paper. It's just a white cardstock that I flipped over, so it's a little bit smoother than the texture side. I think it's an AC cardstock. So again, it's fine. It works out okay, but it's, you know, obviously just basic stuff, right? Next thing I'm going to do, I start to like punch out these colored papers, and I'll realize in just a minute that when I look at the original, she has like a marker or something that's kind of like a doodle around the circles. So I'm going to grab my marker and doodle around the circles. The other thing I've done, and I don't know that I showed you, is I have mounted the photo on white cardstock and then like a pink stripe. And I pulled that out of my scraps. I did that because, again, I'm kind of got this like fruity, summery, you know, color scheme going on in a moment. And the pink does kind of go with like the watermelons and stuff. I mean, watermelons are kind of reddish pink, right? So it's kind of this hot pink. So that's what I got for my photo mats. Now I'm going to go along and I'm going to punch these little circles out and glue them down. And I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I have yet again forgotten a step on this layout. Oh, I also have I trimmed that yet I'm not sure if I've trimmed down the white cardstock yet because I'm going to frame it on that blue or like that greenish diamond pattern looking thing. So I'll do that. If I haven't already done it, I'll do it in a second. But here's me just kind of picking out a couple of the patterns out of my scrap papers there that have like the pinky and the greeny and that kind of stuff. I'll find a really pretty floral in just a moment. I actually really like it. It's got a little bit of gray to it, which worked out well because the concrete in the picture, I thought kind of nicely, you know, tied it all together. The only one I don't put a circle of paper on is the little circle on the far right, upper right corner of the photo, because it was, honestly, I probably could have not done, honestly, the other one too, right up under the photo, because there's just not much of that circle showing. And I really didn't want to lose the green ink part. So I've got all my little papers here. I'm going to glue these down, and then I'm going to look at the original again, and I'm going to be like, dadgummit, Christine, she's got like stamps and sprinkles and whatnot. And I'm like, shoot. So I had to go with my Stampin' Up stuff on my wall there, which I'm probably going to be packing that this weekend. So I better figure out if there's any other layouts I need stamps on. But I got these little like circle-y spot ones, you know, and I'm going to use that green and just go around kind of where she had it on the original. It's a little bit random. And just offer, you know, a little bit of texture on the layout with these little stamps. So that's going to take me just a second. And I'm going to come in actually with both colors because I have two greens there. And I'm going to do the darker green first, and then I'll come in with the lighter green, just kind of, you know, offset a little bit. And then I'm going to even end up like doing sprinkles. I'm going to take and put I think it's the darker green on the little mat there, my glass mat, and I'm going to add a little water and kind of sprinkle it. This is a real easy, nice, simple layout, but it does have a lot of visual impact. It's got these, I've said this before, I love like a grid layout, and I mean, even though this is circles, it's still kind of this grid feel where you're building little clusters on your little circles or whatever. So I really like that style for some reason. So I enjoyed this layout, and it was real fun because it was kind of easy and quick, and I was able to use the stickers. And I'm definitely at this moment leaning into those simple, easy layouts while I'm in this like movement situation. I shared on one of my recent videos that yes, we got our contracts and we're in the process of moving. Our closing dates are like the 11th and the 13th because we got a sale closing and then we got a buy closing. So the earliest we can really get into the house is going to be probably the afternoon of the 13th. And obviously I will not be scrapbooking in a home I've just moved into. So I've got to try to get halfway through June, if you know, whatever layouts I got to do, and then hopefully by second or third week of June I'll have my room set up. I'm gonna try. I think what I'm gonna do too, I'm gonna drop some pictures. If y'all are on my Instagram, I may drop them in the story. And I think I may do a little video, you guys, of like the before and after of this craft room, because the way the room is set up, it's this really like dark man cavey looking stuff, and I'm gonna revamp it. So I may drop a before picture in there. So here I've got all my little papers glued down, all my sprinkles, all the things, and I'm trying to do summer as the title. And I initially thought I could do the S and the R on the outside of the picture and then kind of put the title, you know, across the top. But I'm going to realize pretty quickly that that is just entirely too spread apart. So I'm going to actually bring those back together. It just wasn't going to look right, which made me a little sad because I do like the curve of summer. It's kind of got that little curve in it. And it doesn't look bad or anything like that, but I was like, no, that's not going to work. And it is kind of nice because of the circles. So you kind of have this curvy element, which ties back into the circle Steve here. So I'm going to bring summer in. As I mentioned, this was July 4th. Yeah, July 4th last year. I'm also going to put that sticker there that says Sweet Summertime with a little watermelon on it in the upper right corner, because that portion of the photo is a complete, like, nothing to do with them. I contemplated trimming it. I might should have, honestly, but on the other hand, I kind of like the width of it, so I just hid the blank space with a little sticker. I've got my little Sweet Summertime little banner title down in the lower left there. I've got there's another little circle that's going to go, oh, there's a watermelon. I'm going to find a little watermelon, put that in the middle circle in the top. This little phrase here just says, just so sweet of you, because they're just so cute. And then I'm going to find the bicycle with the balloons in just a minute. Now, the bicycle with the balloons sticker literally has nothing to do with this, but I just like the space it takes up. So that's going to go on that middle, that one right there. So I'm going to move the little watermelon. He's going to go in the upper middle there with that little summer fun on the top of that. They were at it was in Wisconsin, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was Wisconsin. It was either Minnesota, but I'm pretty sure it was Wisconsin. And they went to like a fair, July 4th fair. She was up there with him during the summertime last year. So at least for a month, I think it was. And that was a little fair they went to. I started with that little title piece there, but it was just too big. It wasn't going to work. So I think that's almost, I found a little flower, like a little tiny floral. That's going to go on the right bottom side of the picture there. You can see that. And, the little phrase on the left-hand side of the photo, that's aligned with the original as well. There's this little thing. It just says fun in the sun. And I think I'm about done, you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've got. I think this was really cute. It was easy, simple layout. I was really happy. I love using stickers. I'm not going to lie. Any layout that I can use a bunch of stickers on, I love that because I have so many sticker sheets. You saw that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And please make sure you check out the playlist. And I'm sorry to my hoppers, my fellow tribe there, that I messed up and missed a week. So y'all have a good one, and we'll talk soon. Bye.